Hi guys, so I thought I'd make a video today. Is there like a hair on my phone? Looks like it. Yeah, okay, there was. Crazy. And my hair's crazy, so double crazy. But I thought I'd make a video today just talking about what to do when you catch yourself spiraling. So spiraling is very interesting and very intense, especially if you are similar to me, which I feel like you are if you're watching my videos. And spiraling can entail thinking about a past moment, and when you're thinking about it, you start to feel this maybe the intense feelings that you felt at the time, or intense shame, or intense anger, or intense hurt, and obviously the thought will come into your mind of, let's say, a situation that happened to you, and it comes randomly, and then you kind of think about it, and then you start thinking, oh my god, and then that happened, oh my god, and then that happened, and you slowly, this is how it starts, when you start thinking about it, then as you're thinking about it, you're feeling like the anxiety that it brings, or the pain that it brings, or the hurt, or the anger. And then that can, put you in a bad headspace, put you in a bad mental place. And this is things from your past that we can't change, that we might still be angry about, that we might still be hurting about. For example, today I was thinking about this guy that I used to date, and we worked together. I never recommend that. And then when we broke up, it was just awful at work. And he brought in this book. Oh my god, he brought in this book, and I remember talking about the book with him and being like, yeah, it was a self-help book. And I was like, yeah, you really need that. And he was like, you don't even know what it's about. And I was like, actually, I do. It was like, what to do when you spiral about these thoughts. So the first thing I do is when I catch myself and I catch myself starting to feel the emotion, you saw what I do. I stop and I take a deep breath. And I say to myself, I am not going to do that today. I am not going to think about that. I am not going to go down that route. I said that in my head all at the time. I think when I just spoke about it now, I just went, oh, there it is, and then went back into the room. When you start noticing the beginnings of a spiral and you've been doing the work, it's insane how quickly you can just and blow it out. Another thing, so I was using smoking cigarettes as a way to get out of my head for a couple of minutes, but I just don't think that that's conducive to what I do, especially in the career that I want to be in. I just don't think it's very helpful habit for me. So I got myself one of these anxiety breathing things. Now inside this has like a minty kind of flavor. I got one off TikTok Shop, but now I've got this one from Amazon because I lost the one from TikTok Shop. But I put the minty thing in, and then I just it's very calming. It's very, very calming. And I'm not going to lie to you, it's not like giving you a hit the way like a cigarette would, but kind of better in a way. I haven't completely stopped smoking yet. I'm like phasing myself out, but getting one of these things again is really going to help when I'm really feeling like, have a little breathe. But yeah, that's ways to notice when you're spiraling, and just a few techniques like literally catching yourself, taking a deep breath. You're not doing that. And then shift. Maybe go back to thinking about what you want to manifest, thinking about something that you've read about the law of assumption or the law of attraction. Maybe reading more into the law of assumption and more of law of attraction. I've been reading a lot into the law of assumption. I guess it's just, that's the only way you learn. You've got to just keep learning about it and practicing the methods that are needed and la la la. Anyway, bye.